first inspired you to take this path?
Well, it really goes back to when I was at university and I decided to become an ethical vegan. And it was purely for ethics, nothing to do with health, because I was 19 and I thought I was in pretty good health. So me and my friend overnight, we decided to give up all dairy products. We were already vegetarian. Didn't expect any health effects at all. You know, that wasn't the reasoning behind my decision. And at the time, my student digs were at the bottom of a hill, and I was at university in Canterbury in England, and the campus was at the top of the hill. So every morning I'd have to walk up this hill. And even though I was only 19, by the time I was at the top of the hill, I'd always be wheezy and out of breath.
Yeah.
Never really thought anything of it. But immediately that I gave up dairy products, like immediately the next day, I noticed I was up the top of the hill and I wasn't wheezing. And that was kind of like a revelation, really. It really hit me, and I thought, you know, wow, I changed my diet, not at all thinking of health, but here's immediately a really big health benefit. And so from that moment on, I started thinking about there's a real connection between what we put in our mouths and how we feel and our health. And I was just interested to learn more. So I read a lot of stuff, tried different types of vegan diet, tried macrobiotic vegan diet, tried sort of the Ann Wigmore, lots of sprouts and wheatgrass type of raw vegan diet. And they worked pretty well. I felt pretty good, but I didn't stick with any one of them for longer than a couple of years. They didn't really work, you know, that well for me that I wanted to stick at them long term. And then when I was 24, I was in my hometown of Leicester in England, and I was part of a local animal rights group, and we had regular speakers, and one speaker was a guy called David Shelley, and he was a fruitarian, and he was the first fruitarian I'd met, and he was just a great advert for the diet. He was, you know, fit and healthy, great colour, he cycled everywhere, he was a runner, and it was like, you know, wow, he's doing something right, you know, whatever he's doing is working for him. And a group of friends, we were all vegan, and we thought, yes, you know, we want some of what he's got because it's working. And we were very interested to sort of try this type of veganism, and that was the start of it. And at the time I was in the early stages of pregnancy with my older boy, so I was kind of, I'm not going to go straight into the fruit, I'll do more of a transition. So I gradually ate more and more organic fruit, less and less cooked vegan food, until after about a year, just over a year, I was on a 100% fruit diet. And I was very fortunate because I had the support. You know, I started out with a whole group of friends, we were all doing the diet, so we had that social support, which I think is, you know, very important. A lot of people are very isolated when they start out on, you know, raw food diets. They might have internet connections but not necessarily know anybody, you know, face to face. And another thing is we were accessing really good fruit. As you probably know, in you know, the UK, you don't always get good fruit all year round. So we formed an organic buying group, and we were able to access really good organic fruit from all over the world. And we had these amazing mangoes from Egypt, we had these sweet grenadilla from Burkina Faso, we had Italian apricots, and they were all really good quality. So I think that was a vital factor, getting that really good quality organic fruit, because there isn't really anything in greens that there isn't in fruit, or nobody's been able to tell me so, for any element or any mineral or any vitamin that you can't get in fruit. But obviously the proportions and the ratios are different, so therefore it's very important, if you're eating fruit, to get fruit that's grown in good soil, that's grown organically, biodynamically, wild, homegrown. So that is a big factor, I think, in the success of being on an all fruit diet.
Okay.